Hello dear viewers of our channel. Today we have prepared for you information about diseases transmitted from humans to animals. If you like the video, you can press the like button and subscribe to be notified of new videos. Let's get started. Until today, diseases transmitted from animals to humans were on the agenda. In fact, during the pandemic process, many pets were thrown out on the street for allegedly transmitting coronavirus. But this time, the scientific world asked, can we humans make animals sick? Asks the question. Answer is, yes. Stating that humans, animals and diseases are more intertwined than ever before, experts gave the following information about diseases transmitted from humans to animals. Cats, dogs and elephants infected with tuberculosis. Cases of bacteria, viruses, parasites and fungi jumping from humans to animals have been discovered on every continent except Antarctica. The 3-year-old Yorkshire Terrier, who came to the University of Tennessee College of Veterinary Medicine with anorexia, vomiting and a persistent cough, could not be saved. After a series of tests, including post-mortem, it was concluded that the animal had tuberculosis. The owner of the dog had been under treatment for tuberculosis for 6 months. This was the first documented human-to-dog transmission of tuberculosis. Cats are also susceptible to tuberculosis, but they most commonly contract bovine tuberculosis or, more rarely, a bird-borne version of the disease. Dogs are not the only animals that can be affected by human-induced tuberculosis. An exotic animal farm in Illinois has seen a number of documented cases of elephants contracting tuberculosis from humans. Cats get the flu from humans. In 2009, a fatal case of human-to-cat transmission of the H1N1 influenza virus was recorded in Oregon. The owner of the cat had a severe case of the flu and had to be taken to the hospital. Her cat was a house cat who was not in the same environment with other people or animals and later died of pneumonia caused by an H1N1 infection. In 2011 and 2012, researchers identified more than 13 cats and 1 dog with pandemic H1N1 infection, which appears to have come from human contact. Interestingly, the animals' symptoms were similar to those experienced by human carriers, who progressed rapidly to respiratory illness, loss of appetite and, in some cases, death. Deadly respiratory diseases in chimpanzees. Gorillas and chimpanzees are perhaps the most susceptible to human ailments, thanks to their similar genetic and physiological makeup. They are known to be vulnerable to a number of human diseases, including measles, pneumonia, flu, various viruses, bacteria and parasites. Due to poaching, habitat loss, wildlife parks, zoos, and wild animal hunting, people are getting closer with primates more often. Therefore, cross-species transmission of diseases is becoming an urgent concern. In 2003, 2005 and 2006, outbreaks of deadly respiratory disease occurred in wild chimpanzees in the Maale Mountains National Park in Tanzania. Although both measles and flu were considered, no evidence was found to support them as a cause. Researchers analyzed stool samples from affected and unaffected individuals and determined that the culprit was a human-made metapneumovirus, a virus that causes upper respiratory tract infection. This dwindling chimpanzee population was being wiped out by a human-transmitted cold to them. Similarly, an outbreak of human metapneumovirus infection in Chicago in 2009 spread to a group of captive chimpanzees from infected animal caretakers. All 7 fell ill and 1 died as a result. African spotted wild dogs. African spotted wild dogs are an endangered breed of wild dog. As part of a conservation effort, a study published in 2010 investigated parasites found in the species' feces. Giardia duodenalus infection, a parasite that lives in the small intestine, was found in 26% of wild animals and 62% of captive animals. Although common in domestic cats and dogs, Giardia duodenalus is not a naturally occurring parasite in African spotted dogs. Additionally, The types of parasites found in dog feces were a subtype usually associated with humans, rather than the subtype usually seen in domestic dogs. However, symptoms of the disease include diarrhea, nausea, abdominal discomfort and decreased appetite. As a result, although human-to-animal disease research is relatively insufficient, it is an important and urgent field of study. If human pathogens can infect other species, and if those species can interact with humans and travel long distances, it's a pandemic waiting in the wings. Yeah, our viewers, that's all the information about diseases transmitted from humans to animals that we have prepared for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified of new videos. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.